You know, when we arrest criminals, when we arrest the evil of this city that exists, and I expect you to do that, okay? We don't treat them professionally because we think they're professional. We treat them professionally because we're professional. That's why. There is no excuse. We do it because we are professional, not because they're professional. Because our brand means something. I started, and I know we talk about this all the time, but I started in 1992. Anybody here just know what happened in 1992? Yes? Rodney King riots happened in 1992. I remember being on the pad at Evergreen with my academy class as the riot started. And I wish at that point that someone could have come in to talk to me to at least make sense of what was going on. Because the rest of my academy class had to figure that out on their own. So that's why we're here today. So I get home when this comes out. My oldest son's home from college and goes, "Dad, did you see that video?" I go, "No, I hadn't seen it." He goes, "It looks pretty bad." So I sit and I watch it, and I watch it over and over again, trying to figure out and make sense of what I just saw. You know, it really doesn't matter to me with regards to what this individual did or what the coroner's report later on. What happened there was inexcusable. And to me, it's not about training. It's about what's in your heart. You can train, I can train, you can get trained amazingly. But if you have malice in your heart, it doesn't matter how you're trained.
Knowing that if I was to stand up in different parts of the country and maybe not look like Pastor Reynolds, but just me, I don't always know how I'll be treated. It's a reason why people fear African American men. Because if I stand up here and I smile and I show you my pearly whites, man, it's all good. But the moment that I want to show you my anger because I'm pissed off, and I'm raising 2 boys and they don't get the same ability to be forgiven for mistakes, it pisses me off. It hurts. The pain that sits in communities of color, African Americans in particular, man, it is so amazingly deep. Man, we can make mistakes, but your mistakes are amplified. So know when you wear it, when you stand, when you go through all of this, it's for a reason. And man, we count on you. We believe in you. We call you when there's nothing else that we can do. You literally are the saving grace for so many. You are what we call an emergency. In many ways, this is why it's so offensive, because you're like the angels of the city. Everything going wrong, we don't know what else to do. Call 911. We know that these people, when they show up, things will change. Husbands will have to take care of wives or stop doing this. Violence has to come to an end. This is who we call. And so the offense when that group comes and does something.
Our communities need us. And unfortunately, our communities of color oftentimes need us the most. This community needs you. I've said this many times. It doesn't matter what language I speak. Well, I only speak Spanish and English, but it doesn't matter if I'm speaking Spanish or whatever community meeting I'm at. Doesn't matter language spoken, economic status. Where in the city that I have ever heard anyone say they don't want more police in San Jose? Your community loves you. That doesn't happen everywhere. Yes, there's the naysayers, but your community supports you. I mean, you need to treat that so preciously because it doesn't happen everywhere. That support your community has for you in this city is precious. Treat it that way. This tarnished our badge and made your job harder. Made your job a lot harder. I was disgusted when I saw this. You have the ability to shine this badge back up again.